Hey everyone, it's Rain. Welcome to today's video. Before I get started, if you haven't checked out our Discord server, jump on that. Everyone you've seen me play with over the past few months, even years, are on it. There's a ton of channels, both voice and text, and they're all set up to help you find games to play, people to play with, and talk to along the way. We truly have an amazing community built here, and I'm excited for you to be a part of it. Link is in the description, so check that out. First in September's free-to-play lineup is RPGs. I've always personally been a huge fan of role-playing games, leveling, adventures, quests, dungeons, raids, skills, talents, items, all of it. So for the weekly look at our lineup, we're starting with three very different and yet similar MMO-style RPGs and an action RPG. Let's take a better look at each one. You remember when WoW was awesome, and I mean really awesome, like Lich King awesome, when you could have hybrid builds and it didn't seem so, watered down? So Tera calls back to this time with their MMO offering. The gameplay's smooth, simple, fun, and there's a lot to see here. Class selection is broad, skills are intuitive without feeling stripped bare, and rewards are generous. Loot is really well handed out, and leveling seems fun instead of like you're just grinding, and you actually have choice and agency in what you want to do next. Check this one out if you want a consistently updated MMO that feels like the Lich King days of WoW. Blade and Soul is a martial arts based MMO that's honestly just a ton of fun to play. However, there are some problems. Leveling is confusing, skill acquisition is messy and disorganized, the whole game feels like a disaster when you try to do anything but run and fight, which, in the case of this game, just about makes up for all of it. Beautifully drawn environments and absolutely stellar combat make up for the awful UI, terrible menus, and horrible dialogue. Swinging around with a sword as a blade master, the class I chose, just feels amazing. But endless fetch quests, which there are just a billion of, are almost worth it to run out, kill some stuff, and run right back. So if you don't mind a super confusing UI and grindy game with amazing gameplay and combat, this one's definitely for you. When it came to Skyforge, I put off playing this one until last because it just didn't have the appeal to me. However, once I jumped in, I found this to be the most enjoyable MMO I've played for this series. Adding a sci-fi or Final Fantasy vibe to the gameplay of Tera, your hero just feels like a badass in every way. It doesn't hurt that you find out about 30 seconds into the story that you're basically a god, or an immortal as they call it. Leveling feels good, combat is super smooth, and your hero classes just feel heroic. You start with 3 to work with, and just look at all of these options later on. I cannot wait to dig in further and explore what Skyforge has to offer. Check this one out for sure. Lastly is our action RPG, Path of Exile. I've played a ton of Diablo in my day. Still did until I left console. Path of Exile is easily the closest experience to it I have found, and I'm inclined to agree with those that say it is actually better. Massive worlds and story draw you in. Combat feels clean, amazing, and you definitely feel the power level change when you acquire new gear, weapons, and skills. Oh my god, skills. I have not seen a skill tree this massive in my life, and these are just passives, but you get what I'm saying. 6 different classes or exiles await, and I'm chomping at the bit to try every single one of them. I cannot stress enough how much fun this game has been, and I'm looking forward to hundreds and hundreds of hours more. Grab this one for sure. Well guys, that's going to do it for our RPG week. We've got another one coming up next week, still looking at free-to-play stuff the whole month of September. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
To the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?